So, there's something that most men never realize. It's not obvious, it's not loud, it's not always direct. But when a woman is attracted to you, deeply, intimately, she'll always say one thing. Not always with words, though. Sometimes it's hidden in a laugh, wrapped in a casual comment, disguised as a harmless question. And the truth is, most guys miss it. Completely. They're too busy trying to say the right thing, to impress her, to play it cool. But she's already dropped the sign. And if you knew what to look for, if you knew what to hear, you'd realize she's already invited you deeper into her world. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I remember this girl, let's call her Madison. We met at a mutual friend's party. Nothing fancy. Just music, some drinks, people chatting. But the way she looked at me, it wasn't just interest, it was curiosity, mischief, like she already knew a secret. And all she said to me, no joke, was, "Do you always look this calm?" Now that might sound like a nothing question, but the way she said it, the tilt of her head, the way her eyes lingered just a second too long, and her voice dropped just slightly lower than usual. It wasn't about calm at all. That was her way of saying, I feel something around you, and I want to know what it is. See, women don't usually say, I want to sleep with you. That's not how it works. It's more subtle, more emotionally charged. She might say things like, you're dangerous, or I shouldn't be talking to you, or even you're trouble. And most men brush it off like it's teasing. But behind those words, there's an emotional signal, a feeling of attraction mixed with intrigue. She's saying, I'm drawn to you, even if I don't want to be. Now let's slow this down for a second, because there's psychology behind this. Women are deeply attuned to social nuance. They communicate desire in ways that are emotionally layered. That's why when she says something like, I probably shouldn't be saying this, it's not just a warning, it's an invitation. She's saying, I feel safe enough with you to cross the line. And here's what most men don't understand. A woman can be physically attracted to you, sure, but what really pulls her in is how she feels around you. If she feels desired but not pressured, safe but excited, respected but intrigued, that's the formula. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to look like a model. What matters is the experience she has when she's near you. Because when she says, I feel like I've known you forever, or you're so easy to talk to, that's not just her being nice. That's her body and mind relaxing into attraction. That's her saying, something about you disarms me. Think about it. Have you ever been on a date and she touches your arm while laughing, or leans in just a little closer when she speaks? Maybe she compliments your energy, or says something like, I don't usually do this. But she stays a little longer, gets a little quieter, looks at you a little deeper. Those are the moments. That's not coincidence. That's the feminine way of expressing physical desire without being overt. You'll hear things like, I bet you're trouble. You're dangerous, aren't you? I feel weirdly comfortable with you. You're not like most guys. That last one? That's her telling you that you're standing out, that you're sparking something inside her that she doesn't feel with others. Now look, let's be honest here. This isn't about manipulating women. This isn't about tricks or fake charm. This is about tuning in, being present, paying attention to the emotional currents flowing beneath the words. Because every man who's had a woman whisper something in his ear late at night knows. The real sign that she wants you isn't loud. It's not flashy. It's subtle. It's sensual, and it always comes wrapped in emotion, and you can feel it. When she lingers at the end of a sentence, when she sends a message late at night just to talk, when she says, I don't even know why I'm telling you this. That's it, that's the phrase. That's the moment. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. That's the phrase most women say when they're emotionally and physically drawn to you. It's the line that reveals her guard is down, her curiosity is up, and her instincts are wide open. She's saying, you've bypassed the surface and I'm not sure how you did it. And here's the crazy part. It's never about just what you say. It's about how you listen, how you look at her, how present you are when she speaks. That's what makes her feel something she doesn't usually feel. You don't need to chase her. You need to be the kind of man who creates a space where she wants to step in. The kind of man who knows that real attraction isn't loud, it's silent. It's in the pauses, the glances, the laughter that lasts just a little longer than it should. She's not going to spell it out for you, but she will say it in her own way. Sometimes it's, "What are you doing later?" Other times it's, "I don't know why, but I feel so safe around you." Or even just, "You're different." Those aren't just words. Those are keys, emotional cues. And when you understand that, everything changes. So the next time you're with a woman and she says something that feels off script, something that sounds like a compliment but feels like an emotional whisper, lean in, not physically, energetically. Let her say what she's really saying without interruption. Because the truth is, if a woman wants to sleep with you, she'll always say something that gives her away. It won't be explicit. It'll be a doorway. And only the men who know how to listen will ever walk through it. So be that man. Not the one trying to impress. Not the one chasing the yes. But the one who sees beneath the surface. Because that's the kind of man she can't forget. And that's the kind of man she'll always say that one thing to.